When we think about activism, not all of us are comfortable saying and acting like being like, oh, I'm an activist, hand me a bullhorn, grab a poster. Like that idea of activism. We're not all comfortable with that. But no matter what, to create social change, there are many things that all of us can do. And so let's talk about a few of them. You've been doing one all semester, learning, right? And continuing to learn. And part of the way of doing that is listening and reading about others' lived experiences and other aspects of society that might not come to us naturally, but like reaching out and wanting to hear and be voracious learners. You're all trained writers. I know you don't necessarily want to think about it that way, but college classes, you're a trained writer, right? All those essays, all those discussion boards. You've been practicing writing so much, and that can be an amazing tool for creating social change. Then so many of these, volunteering and donating, having those tough conversations when you hear somebody inadvertently say something that you know that they might not realize the impact of it, trying to have those delicate conversations. And then honestly, I really think that sociology's value in our life and learning is it can create opportunities for us to think about, wait a second, what's somebody else going through? What's something I might not have thought of or don't understand and want to care about? So that idea of just empathizing with each other. And then lastly, voting. Not everybody has the opportunity to vote. And we're not taking a political science class here, so we could get like really jaded about the electoral college and all that large scale, macro level, election. But I will tell you, Santiago Canyon College is located in Orange, and that is the community with which I live. And just in the last 10 years, I know of two elections that were decided by less than or right around a couple hundred votes. Your vote very much matters in local elections, and being a knowledgeable voter can make a huge difference. So thinking about that, a lot of us can, myself included at times, like kind of be apathetic about learning about, civic duties around us and things along those lines, but like really realizing that it can make such a big, big impact in some cases. The very last thing I want to introduce you to this semester, and maybe it's not introducing you to it, and it's probably going to be a really, I don't know if I can explain it that well, but I will try. The butterfly effect. Edward Lorenz was a mathematician and a meteorologist, like studied math and weather, and had run it. This is like in the 1950s, had run a mathematical equation where he had just made this tiny little change to a number, like way after the decimal point. And he ran it through again, and he saw that that tiny little change actually made a pretty big difference in the answer. And so he used the symbolism of weather. So think about a butterfly fluttering along. When was the last time you saw a butterfly? That flutter, that little, the wings, they're fluttering along. What he says is that little change in the atmosphere can build momentum up to a major weather event, a hurricane or a tornado. And the idea with the butterfly effect is large societal issues can be incredibly overwhelming. To try to come up with macro level, institutional level solutions, like it feels hopeless. How could we ever? But all the little things that we can do can add up. Here's the thing though. If all the little wonderful caring things we can do can add up, I guess technically all the things that are not so kind could possibly add up too, right? So thinking through what differences and what contributions you can make to the world around you. I really hope that this sociology class has given you a chance to explore society from your perspectives, from your experience, from the people that you care about around you, and thinking about their experience, thinking about our larger society as a whole, thinking about our shared, dreams and aspirations and what we all deserve, thinking about fairness, being a critical thinker. It always means so much to me to get to explore all these concepts with all of you. And I really, really hope that it's meant something to you too.